2K again because the views just stopped. But anyways, nah, so yeah, today we're playing 2K Showcase for 2K15. I'm gonna do the DLC showcase first because I've never touched them before in my life, which is crazy. But yeah, we're gonna do one more match, Hall of Pain and Path of the Warrior. I don't know if we'll do it all today, but maybe. We'll see. They're pretty short, but you know, I've never played them before, so why not? I'm gonna go to the left here. I already played both these. I played them multiple times actually over my career in 2K15. This is the last gen 2K, the much better version. And also, I also played Who Got NXT. Maybe I'll do all that again on a different profile one day for y'all. But I've never touched these before. Not on my old PS3 and no, not on 2K15. I've seen it before a long time ago, but it'll be fun to go back into it. But yeah, we'll start with one more match and go down the path. It'll be fun.
Every single morning, I look myself in the mirror and I ask myself the question, what if this is it?
When Edge and I were growing up, we'd often be like, when we're finished school, we really need to, train to learn how to become wrestlers, and then we're gonna hit the road, and then we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and eventually we'll become tag team champions.
Edge and Christian are the new tag team champions.
Then we're gonna split up, and we're gonna become singles champ.
Christian wins the Intercontinental Championship for a fourth time in his career.
We had it all mapped out, but crazy enough, they pretty much all came true.
A 20-man over-the-top rope battle royal.
One of these men will go on to Extreme Rules to face Alberto Del Rio in a ladder match for the vacant World Championship.
Alberto Del Rio anticipating who's going to win this match.
And Mysterio! And Mysterio's eliminated! We are now down to two, Jack Swagger or Christian. Alberto Del Rio!
Oh boy!
Del Rio just trying to pull Christian! Swagger's eliminated! Edge and Christian, best friends for over 20 years. And now Christian has a date with Destiny at Extreme Rules with Alberto Del Rio
In a ladder match for the World Championship. Christian really has made a career out of ladder matches.
I've seen this guy do some absolutely amazing things in ladder matches.
Christian's putting all the pressure on himself
to become the World Heavyweight Champion.
I hear Alberto Del Rio use the word destiny a lot.
It is my destiny to be the next World Heavyweight Champion!
What's funny is that I've never even so much as put my hands on the World Heavyweight Championship before because I never felt like I earned the right to touch it.
Christian, my destiny can be stopped.
My destiny is to climb that ladder and not only touch the World Heavyweight Championship, but earn the right to keep it.
That was a really good video package showing the history of Edge and Christian. Open up the match, Del Rio. It's pretty cool. Really shows how much Del Rio is getting pushed at this time, man. Both these the CM Punk showcase and this shows his entire run with the WWE titles, with both his runs, and then his involvement with Edge and Christian before that. Crazy.
The following is a ladder match, and it is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Let me first introduce Alberto Del Rio's personal ring announcer, Ricardo Rodriguez.
Damas y caballeros, les presento al hombre que ganará su título otra vez a W de México, el patrón, él es Alberto Del Rio!
This is so exciting to me, the fact that Alberto Del Rio is part of the Monday Night Raw roster, the fact that he's going to take the World Heavyweight Championship back to Raw in Miami. What a celebration.
Well, Alberto Del Rio claims it's his destiny to be the world champion. He says his destiny can't be stopped, only delayed.
It's gonna be a delayed a little bit longer, buddy. Go!
And from Toronto, Canada.
The fact they didn't push him sooner with this theme song, man. Come on now.
Christian.
Questions have been swirling about if Christian has what it takes to be world champion. It's like he's tucked himself into a corner that he has to win the world heavyweight title.
Well, you know, Christian's made a career out of winning ladder matches. If anyone can get the job done, it's Christian.
And Christian's entire run with the whole with the Randy Orton stuff that we're about to see is maybe some of the best of his career. Some
people feel
obviously.
Christian is the most underrated superstar in WWE.
Well, it's tough
I know he's
to
doing
deny
some stuff in
that
AEW that people
down the aisle. He
like a lot.
exuded confidence. It's like he's poised and ready to be world champion.
The first man to climb the ladder is the winner.
Oh, this is so good.
Guaranteed to have a new world champion tonight.
He's got him up.
We get that last gen 2K gameplay with a showcase mode. It's just much better than the new gen, not new gen, but the PS4 generation of 2K15.
No countouts. I wonder if we'll see
I'm so glad some YouTubers have decided to make videos about that recently.
Well, I
That's
feel
pretty
like
cool.
with Christian and Alberto Del Rio squaring
Because
up,
I
we can see
only
interference
really ever
at any
liked
time.
this
I know as
version.
far as Christian goes, it's safe to say Edge is not far behind. And for Del Rio, Ricardo Rodriguez and Brodus Clay could certainly make their presence felt.
And you know what? Ladder matches are hectic enough. If anyone interferes in this, it's going to take this thing to a whole new level. Oh, man. Christian using his experience here in big matches to land some offense on Alberto Del Rio.
Christian is the most experienced man in the business when it comes to ladder matches.
Yeah, but this is about Alberto Del Rio's destiny, Cole. But he needs to turn this around before things get out of control. Great reversal. Look out.
And there's an overhand right. You get the feeling Christian's setting up Alberto Del Rio for something big.
Well, you know, Cole, this is where you put it all on the line for the opportunity to be the best in the business.
If Captain Charisma keeps this up, there's no way this match is going to go on much longer.
Monumental move by Christian. Well, we just
I am
don't know
not
how
doing
bad
the dang
Alberto Del Rio
spear.
is
Come
hurt,
on,
but I'll
man.
tell you this, he's in major trouble.
Christian's been in WWE nearly 13 years and has never been world champion. His opportunity could be right now.
Yeah, but Christian has to keep fighting through this pain.
And look at this critical part of the matchup now. Christian and Del Rio.
Oh, Christian is
Yeah, the models leave a little bit to be desired, but hey,
Oh, and a backstabber.
it is what it is.
Alberto Del Rio and
This is what
Kangos
2K
crucial.
Showcase should
Can Del
always be
Rio
like.
capitalize? And look at Rodriguez on the outside.
Yeah, Christian is down. This is a
WWE wants to do this stupid simulation, real time, no commentary bull, and they should just do Road to WrestleManias, honestly. Because the My Rise stuff is still pretty good. The My Career stuff, them creating storylines, them just doing that would be fine.
And look at the title.
Do that, do create a story, just be creative with it, you know?
The championship. What the?
Ooh, there's a police chase going on.
They
might be coming for you now.
And Del Rio's out, and maybe, just maybe, this could be the opportunity Christian needs.
Get up that ladder. Come on, Christian, you can do it. Del Rio's down and out. He can't get back up. Can Christian climb?
Get up the ladder, Christian. 10-minute match. Let's go.
And Christian, he's got his evidence. His 17-year journey is over. Christian is the World Heavyweight Champion.
Here is your winner and the new World Heavyweight Champion, Christian.
Christian has finally done it.
Yeah, the story here is Christian, for the first time in
And
his
Edge's
career,
weird face.
is world champion.
And you know what? Look at that. His best friend Edge could not be proud.
This was on PS4, that would have taken me
Breaking
15
down
minutes.
the tears.
It'll be like
Edge
4
and
this
Christian,
time.
they came up in this industry together, part of the greatest tag team of all time. And now tonight, Edge forced into an early retirement, celebrating once again, this time through his friend Christian.
Yep, Christian, for the first time in his career, can call himself world champion.
Man, what a moment.
Edge with tears in his eyes as well. know we've lost a great superstar in Edge, but we have gained a great champion here in Christian.
Everything Christian has put himself through over his entire career. And much
Literally,
of that
just
time
using the
spent in
commentary from what they
shadow
actually said on
of one
the
of all-time greats Edge. And
on
tonight,
the broadcast.
it's
Like, it should be
Christian doing the
easy. Just
celebrating.
recreate it, man.
Man, you just
And
can't
then just
help
put
but
a
be
match
happy.
in
This
between
is
there
such
so you can
an
still have
emotional moment.
games. It's fun.
For
You
these
know,
two
some good
great
video
friends.
packages, get us hype.
You know,
Get some
Edge
good
could not be more
unlockables.
proud.
2K Showcase should be so easy, but of course, 2K's got to make things just the worst.
Very few men in history have ever been able to call themselves world champion. Christian now joins that elite group.
And this huge crowd of adoring fans on their feet here for Christian. They realize just how happy this young man must be right now, and they're happy for Christian. Yes.
That was a long cutscene, though.
Again, Christian.
I like to think that they just got a little lazy with these DLC showcases, so that they
I
really
don't think Christian or
just
Edge want this celebration to ever
recreated
end.
the actual
And nor do
thing.
these fans. These guys can stay out here from now on.
Like, man, they really talked for a while on this broadcast. Let's use all of that. Next. Is that the actual? Is that the PS4 graphics or models? They look way more detailed, sorta, kinda. How thick Edge's beard is. Oh man, I'll let y'all do all the reading. I'm a bit of an illiterate. But what it is? Yep. They had they screwed poor Christian instantly. Yeah, the title for like 6 days.
Randy Orton is a former world heavyweight champion and youngest to stake claim to the crown.
And you can bet since he was voted by the fans to compete in this match, Randy Orton's never been more focused on regaining the World Heavyweight Championship.
I think that's all they had to say. The thing I like about this 2K showcases, the DLC ones, is that after this one's over, the next one, the Mark Henry one, picks off right where it left off pretty much. Really interesting how the SmackDown scene was back in the day. We already saw pretty much how the Raw scene was with CM Punk's entire title reign.
Just 5 days removed from a thrilling victory in the ladder match of Extreme Rules, Christian's ready.
The Christian attire is pretty cool. I like the purple one.
champion.
Well, sometimes the first title defense for a champion is the toughest.
A title defense like this will certainly define Christian's reign as World Heavyweight Champion. It's too close to call.
And the knuckles connect. Ooh. Not giving Christian a chance for any recovery here. Christian's body still has
Honestly,
to be
the
in
gold
awful
trim
pain
for
from
the
Sunday's
Orton
ladder
outfit
match.
too is
And
pretty
this
cool.
is certainly not helping.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Viper specifically pinpointed the weakened part of Christian's body and made sure to attack him first.
Yeah, you're right. And if Christian wants to be successful in his first title defense,
Actually, I don't even think that's gold. I think it just looks gold in this lighting. It's actually just green.
Randy Orton is looking to
Can't really
reestablish his
tell.
dominance on SmackDown, becoming world champion. Would do that and then some.
Yeah, when Randy Orton was on SmackDown in the mid-2000s, he was one of the brand's top stars. But Christian is not going to make this a warm welcome party for the Viper.
The Viper looks like he's focused on picking up where he left off on SmackDown in 2006, but now as the World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, nobody forgets what Randy Orton accomplished when he was on SmackDown back then. But this is a different time, Mike.
but who would he
and a
beat for his
different
world title?
champion. This is not going to be easy for Randy Orton.
Randy Orton's been so impressive, so intense, and so focused in his attack on the
I will
champion.
tell you
Yeah,
that.
the Viper's so smart. And his attacks. Man, man, there's no getting up from that. This is dangerous.
Man, like I was saying, 2K should really bring back creative story. Just give us a ton of cutscenes. Let people use it as community creations. Honestly, it'd be so good. Good for the game. Just do Road to WrestleMania again. No more 2K showcases. Honestly, because they can't do them anymore. They think the slingshot stuff is actually good.
Oh, out of nowhere!
I still think they have a lot more stories to tell. You know.
Oh man, this has to be the beginning of the end.
That's got to be it. Randy Orton. How about that?
Buried. Count it.
I can't believe this. Randy Orton has won the world title.
Randy Orton victorious.
Here is your winner and the new World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton is once again World Heavyweight Champion.
Oh my gosh, I am in shock. Christian has to be devastated.
Christian's 17-year journey to become World Heavyweight Champion.
And now his reign is cut short just 5 days after becoming champion.
It was 5
Christian has
days. I
lost
knew it. I think they should move
There's
SmackDown
your
back
new
to
champ,
Thursday, man.
Randy Orton. But Cole, I gotta ask
I
you,
look forward to watching
why
every
would
single
Teddy
Monday
Long
Night
do
Raw
this to
because it's a
Christian?
Monday.
Why
and,
did
you know,
Teddy Long put Christian in this match?
you know, it's
with
good
the
for the
Viper?
Mondays, you know?
Just 5 days after winning the title,
It
he
gets
had
me
to
hyped for a
know
day that shouldn't
Christian
be that
was
hype.
not 100%.
Same thing for Thursday, man.
Grueling ladder match against
Especially on those, you know,
Alberto Del
obviously
Rio.
a
That's
good
why
part of the year
Randy
they doesn't have
Orton's the
football. you
WWE's
know?
Apex Predator. He prayed.
Obviously, you know,
on an
baseball's
obviously
on
less
now,
than
but it's like I don't really have
100%
much to.
Christian. I mean, it was a fantastic
just
match.
Thursday just seemed like a
Christian
better
did
day.
everything he could here tonight.
Friday, there's already so much
Yeah, but
sports
now,
on. Friday.
this is sad. This young man is devastated. You can't help but feel bad. I think he's actually teared up here, and I don't blame him.
I mean, what a week it's been. The highest of highs, winning the championship, and now tonight, the lowest of lows.
Unannounced, I'm going to retire.
Think about it. You worked 17 years to become world
Randy,
champion.
I understand.
And in a fleeting moment, it's
That
taken
your father
all away.
was in this industry.
That has got to be
He's
the
an old-
worst feeling in the world. Leaving the
Oh,
ring
no.
without your world championship. Taking that,
Yeah, this is a different
what in
kind of
Christian's
Christian
mind
heel
has to
character.
be a walk of shame back to the locker room, empty-handed.
Just a horrible, horrible moment for that man.
They realize they only have like 8, 9 matches on each of
Boy,
these
I really,
showcases, so
really
they have
feel
to
bad for Christian.
really extend these cutscenes to make it worth it. Why wouldn't Christian deserve a rematch? He was the champion. Alrighty. Let's do this.
Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Christian.
One must wonder what's going through Christian's mind. I mean, is Captain Charisma really okay with what transpired just 1 week ago? We're going to find out tonight.
Yeah, I don't think we can predict what Christian's thinking about, but we're going to see what he's thinking when the bell rings, that's for sure.
And his partner from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton and Christian will face their tag team partner.
You know, I don't see how Randy Orton can trust Christian or how Christian can trust Randy Orton. I think this match is going to be real interesting.
Let's go! Most underrated theme song ever.
Making its way to the ring from Silsbee, Texas.
Oh my god, that last 10 Mark Henry bottle. What did they do to him? I'm gonna have to play as him this whole time, bro.
Henry.
He looks awful. Look at his.
This is a new Mark.
He looks like an egg.
The world's strongest man has changed everything about himself. It's all about him now.
Fucked up my boy's hairline, bruh. Not Mark Henry.
To establish himself as the top contender for the coveted World Heavyweight Championship.
We gotta go bald, Mark. He understood the assignment now, man. This is terrible. Why'd they do the homie like that? Not Mark Henry.
And his partner from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 272 pounds, Sheamus.
Another underrated theme song. Literally, all four of these guys have banger theme songs, and only one of them got to keep their disgusting behavior from the WWE. Obviously, two of them aren't with them anymore, but still. Actually, three of them. Apparently, Sheamus is getting released. His match versus Gunther and Drew McIntyre was even the match of the year for the Slammer. Can you believe that? That was easily the best match of the year in any wrestling company. And Asuka versus Charlotte versus Bianca got a nom of that. They picked the wrong triple threat. Crowd was dead for that entire SummerSlam match. It was a good match, but
competition is not something that can be learned overnight. And that is a statement that pertains to both of these teams.
Yeah, Neil Cole, I've been part of many successful tag teams, and you have to be able to know what your partner is actually thinking and doing at all times.
Well, like us out here, King. At least for the team of Orton and Christian, they've been part of successful tandems. For Sheamus and Mark Henry, they've primarily been singles competitors.
Oh boy, Sheamus is dazed here.
Sheamus on the receiving end to start things off here. You can bet he's looking to turn things around and fast.
Yeah, I know we have a lot of match left, but this is not how Sheamus wants to start off. Man, this is a unique set of circumstances. In this tag match, Randy Orton is looking at 3 top contenders to his world title, one of which is his tag team partner.
King, it is a unique set of circumstances. You have to wonder if Randy Orton has been looking over his shoulder since he woke up today.
But for the Viper to be in a tag match with essentially his top 3 contenders, I think
don't do it, Sheamus, you.
night is over, and he's holding the World Heavyweight
Mark,
Championship
please.
on his charter.
Mark, please do
Randy
it.
Orton's going
Mark,
to be
don't
looking
you dare.
across the ring at his opponent Sheamus and Mark Henry and checking for the whereabouts of his partner Christian. Once Sheamus gets on this roll, King, he's so tough to stop, but he's not been able to get out of the blocks at all in this match.
Sheamus might be wondering what hit him
And Hurricane
how
Island
many
Christian.
The Celtic Warrior's been looking to make a name for himself on SmackDown.
Over there.
To show some signs of life here before it's too late.
That'll send you to the dentist.
The point of the tag team is to work together
Christ,
for the
police
same
sirens
success.
and now an
Mark
actual
Henry and
siren.
Sheamus work together for success, or
What's
will
going on outside my house?
individual agendas get in the way? This could implode at any time.
Yeah, think of what being the superstar that pinned Randy Orton in this match could do for that man's career.
Mark Henry and Sheamus certainly making for an interesting tag team combination.
It will be interesting, Cole.
Yeah.
Especially
Go
since
tag
Sheamus
out.
and Mark Henry are more known as
I'll be
singles
saluting to my
competitors.
peeps. Alright, fine. You don't wanna...
He was one step ahead on that one. Christian setting it up. Oh, right to the back of the head.
Not pinning him. I want him to
This is a
be
bit
in
of a
here.
surprise. Mark Henry's already weakened. I wonder how long this will last.
The world's strongest man is on his heels, but it's going to take a lot more than that to keep him down.
Yeah, Mark Henry's not off to his usual
runner.
dominant start. I don't know if this is really hurting the world's strongest man or just making him mad.
Please
The world
tag out
title,
more.
held by some of the greatest figures in this business, was won by Christian at Extreme Rules. Been captured by Randy Orton 5 days later on SmackDown, and will be up for grabs in 2 weeks at Over the Limit.
Man, it seemed like the World Championship was experiencing a case of hot potato. But Randy Orton seems determined to restore stability.
This is ridiculous.
Playing mind games. Yeah, a little intimidation there.
Oh my god, Mark. Please tag out. Okay, fine.
Did you hear how his leg connected? Ooh, that did it. Christian setting it up. What a move.
Mark Henry
All
can
right,
take
no,
just
Randy,
as good
Randy.
a beating as he can give, but he's on the short end of this thing.
Yeah, it looks like these attacks are starting to affect the world's strongest man. I don't know if we're going to see a Hall of Pain induction in this one or not.
King, Mark Henry's starting to show
No,
real
no,
fatigue.
that's the next
He's always
showcase,
a
Jerry.
world's strongest slam away from victory, but he needs the strength to perform that move. Mark Henry and Sheamus are not exactly what you describe as a natural fit for a tag team.
No, I remember Mark Henry during his days.
Oh, he hit the steps. Yeah, beat him up, Randy.
But both of these guys focus on single career.
Mark Henry's tag team bout to the Nation of Domination was in the Attitude Era. He's primarily been in singles action ever since.
Well, and Sheamus is not the type that I describe as plays well with others either.
Oh my lord.
He saw that one coming.
Thank you. That's it. Oh.
Sheamus making a move.
Well, it looks like Christian's been caught off guard here.
He might be distracted and still suffering from his world title loss, but
What a move! What a smart
Oh, this is not good.
Sheamus reverses it.
Did you hear the impact from that clothesline? Can Randy Orton really trust Christian in this tag match? You know, we've seen unlikely pairs, but
It's
these two
over.
have become bitter rivals.
I don't think the Viper completely trusts anyone, but we'll see if the mutual respect he and Christian seem to have for one another is enough to keep them together as a team.
Big time impact, and he crashes down to the outside.
Sheamus, I think you're stupid, bro.
Boy, there's no way he's going to be able to stand after that.
God damn it, I should have stayed down. At the cross!
Sheamus hit that one. Captain Chris
Thought he was gonna hit me with the WWE 12. Thought he was gonna throw me out the side of the ring, break my back.
Can't find a way to regroup.
He could pin his opponent right here. And he manages to get the shoulder up.
It's taking way too long.
And he reversed it. Good move there. Whoa, this is surreal. Sheamus is just getting manhandled.
The Celtic Warrior's in serious trouble. He's just been beaten down, and I don't think that was expected.
Yeah, you can tell by looking at Sheamus that this has been a brutal battle.
Is this the match where Orton hits him with the,
In the eyes of the Viper.
Orton hits him, I can't even speak right now.
Look at those eyes.
This is the match where Orton hits Henry with the RKO and then goes ballistic. When I say ballistic, I mean he moves balls out and he just does some random stuff. Does the splits, pumps up his fists.
That was an absolutely incredible move.
Dude,
What a counter. The
Sheamus.
Viper's not off to the best of starts. Orton needs to find a reversal or a counter here.
Can you actually mention this? Randy Orton needs to shift the momentum here before he really gets into trouble.
Yeah, Randy Orton's been on the receiving end of some offense that if it continues...
This took me
could
way
put him in a
longer than the
bad
ladder
way.
match did.
Oh, he's in trouble now. Oh, my gosh. His face was the first thing to hit the table.
Over with the RKO and a counter right to the midsection. And the Celtic Warrior Sheamus looking to put Randy Orton away here.
Uh-oh.
Hey, look at this.
Oh, my gosh.
Christian from behind.
Are you kidding me?
RKO.
And a kill switch.
Christian.
This is not legal. Christian was not tagged in. That is not how this works. But I'll take it.
Here are your winners, Christian and the World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton, the new World Heavyweight Champion, and Christian, victorious as teammates. Wait a minute, are you kidding me? Orton and Christian actually shaking hands.
Didn't they shake
There's
hands
a side I
earlier?
never thought I'd see.
That's what the photo showed me. Over the limit time.
felt the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. He won the World Heavyweight title at Extreme Rules and lost it the same week to Randy Orton on SmackDown.
The question that has made its rounds backstage and with fans is, was Christian's reign as world champion a fluke? Some think he wouldn't have become champion if the title was not on the line in a ladder match.
What do you know?
Every aspect of Randy Orton's being is so intense, so methodical.
Yeah, we've seen the great matches these two have had before. I guarantee you this one's going to be for the history books.
Was it the same Over the Limit pay-per-view that Daniel Bryan and CM Punk had that great match on? Must have been a pretty good event.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Toronto.
Pretty sure it's just a... I don't think that's an actual cutscene.
The question
Why?
for Christian and his peeps is, can he get it done tonight? We're going to find out right now.
Well, that is the question, Cole. And the reason for that is because Randy Orton is dominant in so many ways.
For Randy Orton, it's in his DNA. It's in his DNA to be the very best.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
Randy Orton, no problem in getting out of that one.
Uh-oh, look out. Here comes Randy Orton. You know, Cole, this could be a turning point here.
And the Viper knows all too well that sometimes the best offense is a strong defense.
Well, this has been a back-and-forth type of match. Just listen to this crowd. The World Heavyweight
Jerry, the
Championship
match
was
is
brought
started.
back to sports entertainment just mere months after Randy Orton debuted in WWE in 2002.
King Randy Orton saw the prestige Triple H enjoyed by being world champion when he was part of Evolution. It's always been a goal of Orton to be the world champion.
Well, we talk about the Viper being a third-generation superstar. As incredible as his grandfather and WWE Hall of Famer father were, they were never World Heavyweight Champions.
The fact that Randy Orton is the first in his family to hold the World Heavyweight title makes everything he does that much more impressive. Both men have one another so well scouted, but right now Randy Orton shows his quick striking ability.
Yeah, the moves from Randy Orton just have tremendous impact.
Gotta
The
break your
Viper is just
back.
methodically stalking Captain Charisma. No way! What a move from Randy Orton! That's how you impress the WWE Universe, folks.
Well, looks like Randy Orton's going for the RKO. Christian
Quick
counters.
time event.
And look at this, going for the kill switch. Randy Orton counters. Looking for the reverse crown. He got it.
What in the world, Randy?
Could be it. Will he tap out? Will he tap out? Oh, you're not
Listen
going
to
to
the
last
buttons.
long here.
No, it's time to fight out or tap out, King.
Just a
What kind of
dominating
goofy move was
display.
that,
Yeah.
Randall Keith?
I think we could see a lot of punishment inflicted here.
Quick reversal there by Randy Orton.
Christian in trouble. Randy Orton has made sure to punish every part of Christian's body.
It's evident that the Viper will do anything to retain the World Heavyweight title.
Yeah, at this point, you have to wonder just how much does Christian really have left. We're going to find out if he can survive.
Hey,
or
Jordan.
The Viper will strike. Astonishing maneuver by Randy Orton.
Look at those eyes.
Oh, yeah, this could be big. Oh, look out, Orton going for the RKO, but Christian counters and slammed Orton right into the mat.
Yeah, great counter.
Look at the blood in the PG era, man. Vince would have probably walked out with a gun if he saw this back in 2011.
Right, Orton is down. Orton is hurt. Christian better take advantage of this right now.
No, don't do the edge spear,
What's Christian
man.
gonna
It's
do
not that
here?
good. It's like when Jey Uso
Oh, I
tries to
got a
do
sneaky
Roman spear.
suspicion. Christian just
Love
waiting
Jey,
for
but
Orton to get to his
cannot
feet.
do a
He's thinking
spear.
spear.
Save
You
his
know he's
life.
thinking spear here.
This could put Orton away. Can Orton somehow recuperate?
Don't turn around, Randy, you're not going to like the view. Ah! Christian for the spear, but oh no, look at that. Orton reverses it into a scoop slam. Christian is down.
That should do it right. And a kick out by Christian.
Yeah, I think Orton thought he had this match won at that point.
This is why they didn't want me to do
life left in him.
finishers, because they knew I'd have to do more than one. They want to make it hard on me.
First encounter, but oh, look at Orton. Look at Randy Orton.
Oh my gosh. Cole, you know what this means? He's going to...
Oh, wait.
He's going to that place.
Well, he was, but why did he hesitate? There!
Why did he hesitate? Oh God!
He wasted no... In an early
Not even a 1 count. He realized the puck move got banned.
Christian's an expert at pacing himself and controlling his energy throughout a match.
Christian knows the importance of pacing as we see his feet start moving and Captain Charisma finds his groove.
Well, I think Captain Charisma's looking to pick up the pace in this match. Playing mind games. Yeah, a little intimidation there.
And here comes Randy Orton. That's got to be it. Randy Orton. How about that finishing move?
Literally, I could have just stored up 3 RKOs and he would have been out of here. Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's it. He's out. Look at this. No,
Let's go.
somehow. That'll leave a mark. Right hand by Randy.
Why do you want to reverse everything now, Christian?
Yeah, that's good because that could have been bad for Christian. Big elbow. Big opportunity here for Christian.
Christian's really taking the fight to the World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
You got that right, Cole. Make no mistake about it. Christian's feeling it right now.
Christian showing no wasted movement here. Moving with a purpose.
Dude, he reverses everything now.
The champion.
Submission holds locked in, and he's in big trouble. Oh, man, does that look painful? This is serious.
Listen to the buttons.
Christian's remained one step ahead of the Viper. We could see a new World Heavyweight Champion here in a matter of moments, Cole.
The Vipers. Randy Orton is showing some good balance right now.
Talk about having a reserve in the fuel tank.
Come on, Randy. Oh my God. I hate Christian so much. I honestly hate him.
I see what you did there, Cole. Very clever. He needs to dig way down deep if he wants to keep going now. Oh, his spine bending and cracking from that backbreaker. Luthez press.
Last try. 3 times the charm, please. Finally.
Going for the RKO and blocked. And now maybe a kill switch.
This is just the greatest match of all time.
Orton reverses it. RKO! Oh my God.
Count it. Count to 100.
Hooks the weapon.
Okay, I don't really get that one. Why didn't they just have me?
Randy Orton has once again.
I don't get why they didn't just go from cutscene to cutscene, man.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
Orton again proving that he's the apex predator here in WWE.
Proving to me, and I think everybody in this arena, that Randy Orton just has Christian's number.
Another great matchup, King, but
same result.
Yeah, Orton just a little bit better again.
The end of the night, Orton leaving the ring. Wait a minute, or is he leaving the ring? What's Orton doing here?
Oh,
These guys gonna go
salty.
at it again, Cole?
All right, Orton, I think, was actually applauding the performance by Christian tonight. And
Oh boy. Wait a minute, this may not be over. A handshake. A mutual show of respect. You know, Cole, that's the way it should
Yeah,
be
what
done.
else are you gonna do with Cade, Randy? Fight him again, bro? He's bleeding. Look at the blood in his eyes. It's all over Randy's hand now because I kept punching him in the face. Christian had no other choice. And look, it's the title of the showcase. Look at that. Ooh. No one likes you say that.
Making his way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 272 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
it's been well documented that when growing up in Dublin, Ireland, Sheamus, with his pale snow white skin and fiery red hair, felt like an outsider, an outcast. He remained angry his whole life, and in the process became one of the most awesome WWE superstars we have today.
Awesome. Well, please don't use the word awesome.
Kept that anger and uses it when
Unless
he
you're
had
talking
to.
about the Miz.
I think Sheamus
It's not
projects that
necessary.
anger onto his opponents.
Did not need a Sheamus lower dump in mine. Please fix his hairline. No, they didn't fix it. Jesus Christ. Egghead's out here again.
Weighing in at 418 pounds,
Why'd they
the
do like
world's
that?
strongest man.
Why is your forehead so big in
Mark
this?
Henry.
Mark Henry has said to those who think he's an underachiever that they should watch him in action tonight.
Yeah, well, I think Mark Henry's change in attitude has ensured that the world's strongest man is going to go in and get the job done.
And from Toronto, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Christian.
King Christian may have let the pressure of being world champ get to him.
Yeah, you're right, Michael. He may have. But we're going to see tonight if Captain Charisma himself can put it all back together and leave here the #1 contender to Randy Orton's World Heavyweight Championship.
I don't think you can pick a winner in this one.
Oh, wait.
I wonder which two superstars are joining
Oh, I did not mean to do that.
Well, Cole, alliances
And,
are
Matt,
always
and Mark
strong.
superplexed me
This
in the
is
first minute of the
in
match.
triple threat
This
matches.
is
Remember,
this is
it's
embarrassing.
every man for himself.
And I think if you're Christian competing in this one,
Can y'all just
gotta
beat each
align
other up,
yourself
man?
with one of these monsters as opposed to them joining
God.
forces to crush you.
Guys,
Remember,
listen
there
to
are no
me.
countouts in this contest. This match could end up
Get
anywhere.
away! Get away!
Oh my
Why
gosh,
are
he
you
stopped it.
attacking
I thought
me?
it was done for.
It's over.
And the way this match unfolded, one has to wonder what
Please
he
stop.
needs for Mark Henry.
I think Mark Henry's going to continue to launch attacks on anyone in his way until he becomes the World Heavyweight Champion. It's that simple.
And he gets tossed back in the ring. And now it's Mark Henry with momentum. Now back to the ring. The quick kick.
Thank God. Alright, Ref, take care of that. I gotta go. I'm
And
gonna
I
go
think he's
sail over the
ready
peeps.
to bring it. Out. And he's toast. He's putting those educated feet to good use. He's got him up. Nice move. That hand had a lot of force behind it. This could be big. breaks his neck and back.
Ah,
Oh, boy.
4-minute match.
Trying to turn it.
Oh, and he hit it. Christian hit it. Here's the cover. And who the...
What do you mean who? Like he's in the match.
Mark Henry just pulled Christian right out of the ring.
Why?
Before the referee could count to 3.
Why is Randy coming out? Why does he
Here's
care?
Randy Orton, who's out here apparently to get a...
Why is he surprised that Mark pulled him out of the ring? He's like,
going to be.
who the heck is
I
that?
think Randy Orton may be on his
Guys,
way
he came
down
out to
here.
the ring. He's been wrestling for 20 minutes
I wonder
now.
if Orton's rooting for anybody in particular.
Randy missed the cue. He's supposed to come out first to be guest commentator.
He did have the match won.
Mark Henry got involved.
Oh my God, that's how a triple threat works,
And it
guys.
hit the kill switch. He had gone for the cover. The referee got to 2. And then Mark Henry yanked Christian by the leg right out onto the floor. And now here's Randy Orton. Well, what? He's going to just sit down and watch? Well, Orton's going to sit here and observe now. I guess he'll make his choice later.
Let me up.
Mark Henry feels like he's been disrespected. The world's strongest man looks like he's going to take a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship, whether he's technically next in line or not.
Mark Henry's been in this. And Christian, you know, he's been doing everything he can, King, to try to win this match, and maybe that'll do it.
Love that rope move.
Sheamus is reeling.
Christian.
Whoa!
Tornado DDT, planting the Celtic Warrior.
That's it. That's
Here's
gotta
the
be it.
cover by Christian, and Sheamus kicks out again.
Oh my gosh, how did Sheamus kick out of that?
I mean,
I thought he was finished.
He just doesn't give up, does he?
Oh,
What is Mark Henry?
What is Mark Henry doing? Why is he
Henry
just...
just shut Randy Orton down. What's he
Is Mark
thinking
Henry
here?
just lurking outside the ring this
Guy's
entire
getting in the
match?
ring.
What on earth?
Oh, look at this face-off between Mark Henry
Oh, I was
and
about to spear
Christian.
Mark Henry.
What's going to happen here?
Get out of the side of the ring, Mark.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
You know, the challenge is always first being able to take Mark Henry off his feet. And the world's strongest man's taking some shots here.
This might just tick Mark Henry off more than anything else.
Yeah, if you're Christian or Sheamus in this one, you have to keep the attack going.
Oh my God, is it
if
just a
Mark
corner
Henry
finisher?
turns
That's so
on you,
lame.
whew, watch out. Oh, Christian's getting the fight brought to him. That's for sure.
I don't know how Christian can overcome this adversity. 270 pounds of Sheamus and over 400 pounds of Mark Henry.
Oh, man. Christian needs to figure out a way to stick and move in this one.
Oh. Sorry, Mark.
He catches him with the axe handle. He's having a seriously hard time getting back to his feet after that.
Oh my God,
The way
Sheamus,
tonight's
are
match
you
ended, I'm
okay?
curious to see
Please.
if it will result in further hostility between Sheamus and Christian or Christian and Randy.
Well, I don't think it'll make them close friends, that's for sure. We're seeing what the prestige of the World Heavyweight Championship can do when you're a superstar in title contention. Whoa, Sheamus getting a little touched up early here.
The Celtic Warrior's not in the
Oh
best
my
place.
God.
He needs to regroup before things get worse.
Yeah, Sheamus needs to turn this around because
Mark,
this
I need
whole
you to
thing
get
could be
outside
over
the
with
ring.
one world's strongest slam for Mark Henry or one kill switch
There you
for
go.
Christian.
Of course.
Oh, the elbow connects. Whoa, he's measuring.
Come on, Edge Spear, please don't reverse. If you reverse, I'm gonna cry. Oh my,
A quick reversal by Sheamus.
Mark, I need you to get back in the
This
ring,
match
buddy.
certainly has not gone the way Christian had planned.
No, what Christian needs to do is create some
Randy's
separation
just been
here
sitting there
and
for
find
like
a way to
20
mount some
minutes now.
offense.
One must wonder the physical
You
state
idiot.
that Christian's currently in. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say
You're so stupid.
It can't be good.
You're so stupid,
He's doing
Sheamus.
everything imaginable to secure a return match
Nah,
for
Mark,
the
he's
World
all
Heavyweight
yours, bro.
Championship against Randy Orton.
Well, you got to hand it to him. Christian's one of the most savvy competitors we have in all
No.
the WWE.
No, he's not yours
After
like
two
that.
devastating losses to the Viper, he's trying to figure out a way to get back in the title picture.
You can tell Christian feels a sense of urgency here. After those two defeats at the hands of the Viper, there may not be many more world title opportunities left, if any.
Well, between the two losses to Randy Orton and questions swirling if he can win without Edge in his corner, Christian does have a lot to think about.
He's at it again, physically removing his opponent from the ring.
All right, let's try again.
Just look at this.
Finally, they reverse a lot in this game. Jesus.
And now
He took the shirt off, man. He was ready for business.
It is!
He's the match.
Sheamus kicked out. Christian should have won the thing, but the referee was busy with Henry and Orton.
Randy, look in the ring. I'm getting out of the ring. I can't
Orton
do
doesn't know what to think. I don't know what to think either. What's going on here?
Christian,
Look out!
oh, a front kick by Sheamus. Here's the cover. Huge win.
Sheamus kicked out of a kill switch,
Sheamus
a
is
spear.
victorious.
Like, come on now.
Here is your winner.
Super Sheamus
and
over
the
here.
#1 contender, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
Randy Orton's going to be facing the Celtic Warrior Sheamus, but I mean, Christian's got to be devastated.
Right about that. I think Randy's got to be having second thoughts as to, is this what he wanted? He knows he has Christian's number, but how will he fare against the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus?
Oh, that was fun. Oh my God, I'm tired. Oh, do I get to be special guest Rev? They could actually do that in this version of the game.
Making his way to the ring from Toronto,
Probably.
Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Christian.
Well, this is quite the scenario. Tonight, Christian dodged the referee strike. He insists that he'll be able to remain impartial, but time will tell.
Time will tell, that's right. I don't know how Christian will be able to call this one right down the middle. You've got to watch out for some flying fist in this one.
Randy Orton feels this match is somewhat a handicap match. You can guarantee he'll have one eye on Sheamus and one on the special guest referee.
Yeah, Randy Orton will have to be careful in this one.
I believe tonight is a huge night for Sheamus. It's an opportunity for Sheamus to continue to build the foundation of his legacy here in WWE.
Cole's only been here a couple of years and already is the first ever Irish-born champion. A two-time WWE champion, a king of the ring, and tonight, an opportunity to become the World Heavyweight Champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the
Don't care,
world.
I don't care, I don't care. Next.
The only way Sheamus can become champion is if he pins Randy Orton or makes him
Character.
Oh, this is going to be an exciting match, all right. It doesn't get much better than this, Michael.
Well, King, it is important to remember that regardless of how either man feels about Christian, they will have to respect his authority.
This guy doesn't need a therapist. What he needs is an exorcist. That landed like a ton of bricks.
Jerry just be saying anything.
Randy Orton going for it.
Come on, Randy, just accept your strike.
His hand. Sheamus starting early here on the Viper.
King, think about the international ramifications if Sheamus wins the World Championship here tonight.
Are you kidding me? If the Celtic Warrior wins the title here tonight, it's going to be huge for him and all of SmackDown. You know, Michael, there's been an incredible history of World Championship title defenses on SmackDown.
You telling me, King? I've been fortunate enough to call the action for almost every one of those title defenses.
Now, the main events on Friday nights have been historic for a championship that dates back to the early days of the 20th century.
Randy Orton is determined to bring the history of the World Heavyweight Championship on SmackDown to a completely different level, one RKO at a time.
He catches him with the axe handle. He got him.
Randy Orton must stay away from the physical presence and power of Sheamus.
Yeah, you're right. If this match turns into a brawl, Sheamus will be the next World Heavyweight Champion. I can promise you that.
We all know Sheamus is, and Randy Orton gets stopped.
The quick reversal there by Randy Orton.
Sheamus turns it around.
For a big guy, Sheamus sure is sneaky. Whoa!
He's measuring.
Man, there's no
I really like
getting
Sheamus'
over that.
moveset.
Oh, Sheamus is looking to put away the champion.
King Sheamus must remember he has to keep the champion in the ring. He cannot win the title on a countout. Right now, the World Heavyweight Championship is hanging in peril.
Oh, man, Sheamus is in a fight for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Kick right to the midsection. And now Sheamus is looking to put Randy Orton away.
He's got him up. Oh.
Look out! Orton went for the RKO, almost hit the special guest referee. And now Sheamus knocking the official Christian down.
Oh, my gosh, Sheamus trying to explain he didn't mean to do that.
I didn't mean it, fella. Oh, I thought he was an RKO.
Well, Christian's down, and look at this face-off between Sheamus and Orton. What's going to happen here?
Yeah, fin that. Count it, ref.
I mean, this one's over.
Where's the count? Oh, here it is, finally.
What? Wait a second. I think Sheamus had this match won.
No, I think something's wrong with Christian's arm.
Oh, come on, King.
He may have sprained his wrist or something.
You think Christian was maybe a bit upset after Sheamus ran him over? And now Sheamus he's had enough. And now Christian with the right hand.
With that hurt right
and
hand.
RKO.
Look at this count.
Are you kidding me?
Here is your winner and still the World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton got through another tough test with Sheamus, but I mean, obviously because of the help of Christian. Oh no, you got to be kidding me.
Christian just laid out Randy Orton with Randy Orton's championship.
This has got to be just frustration building.
And Christian may have just completely snapped here tonight. First he helps Orton win the title or keep the title.
I can beat you, Randy. I know it.
Now he knocks Orton out with the title and says
All right,
the
calm
title
down,
should be
Christian.
his. What has gotten into Christian?
Great little video package that was.
Randy Orton is an 8-time world champion. Randy Orton has been cleared to compete tonight at Capital Punishment. A lot has been made over a concussion Randy Orton suffered at the hands of Christian a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, you know, Michael, I had a chance to speak with Randy Orton earlier today, and I asked him about what the symptoms of the concussion were like. He said it felt strange, that it was hard to focus on things, that you'd forget subtle things like your name or your friend's name. That could be a major factor in a match like this, but Randy is medically cleared to compete.
came out and said by giving Randy Orton a concussion, he gave Randy Orton an excuse. So Randy can blame the concussion when Christian beats it. Christian said the reason I'm going to beat Randy Orton is because, quote, I'm just better.
Yeah, if Christian doesn't win this match, though, it could ruin his entire career.
All right, Randy versus Christian. Third time's a charm.
Randy Orton, the 8-time world champion, 2009 Royal Rumble winner, and third-generation superstar is set to defend his title.
And with everything that's transpired, I think the Viper's going to come out with more emotion than we've ever seen it.
At one point, you could say these men were bonded by mutual respect. After Christian's assault on Randy Orton, that went right out the window.
Total destruction. He might not know where he is right now. He was one step ahead on that one.
This world title match is going to make history here tonight. It's only fitting we're in Washington, D.C., the original home of Vince McMahon Sr.'s Capital Wrestling Corporation, which would later become WWE.
Well, Cole, there's tons of history between Vince Sr. and our boss, Mr. McMahon, in Washington, D.C. Some of the WWE's most historic moments have been right here in our nation's capital.
The history of WWE in Washington, D.C. with the history of the World Heavyweight Championship
Barack.
and the bitter rivalry between Christian and Randy Orton makes this match one of the biggest in WWE today.
That's right. We could see history again here tonight. Again, if Christian defeats Randy Orton to become World Heavyweight Champion for the second time in his career, oh, how big would that be? Randy Orton's been on the shelf thanks to Christian. He's got a lot of pin-up frustration that he's looking to take out on Christian tonight.
Randy Orton wasting little time roughhousing with Christian here.
Well, with the Viper off the heels of that concussion, it's important to watch his footwork and how he moves in the ring. Christian in trouble.
And the neck
With the
breaker.
concussion Randy Orton sustained, I have a feeling he was going to come to capital punishment to defend the championship with or without medical clearance.
Well, I think Randy remembered what happened when a man both he and Christian know very well. Oh, my!
I think Randy Orton knows he has to end this early. And that... Oh, went for the RKO. Oh, man! Great counter. Here's the cover. Hook to the leg. Oh, and a kick out.
Their signatures and finishes really counter each other really well. No wonder they had such good chemistry. The last 5 minutes could get so crazy.
Christian.
Got to be wondering what it takes to beat Randy Orton, or maybe he's wondering if he can beat Randy Orton. Look out!
Went for the spear. Orton up over the top. Went for the RKO. And Christian with a counter. Spear! Cover!
He wasted no time going for that pin. You know, medically cleared or not, you have to wonder if Randy Orton is feeling any of the effects after that concussion.
Well, this is Christian's night tonight, and really a do-or-die situation for him.
Yeah, I just don't know how Christian's going to react if he doesn't win. I mean, he could need professional counseling. This could be big.
Jeez, I've hit this neck breaker like 4 times. Oh, I did a different one.
All the challengers under heavy fire. If he can't battle through this, we could be looking at Christian. Well, look out. Ooh, into the turnbuckle.
Oh, Christian, great move. And now Christian going to go up top.
The set, even though this pay-per-view is pretty dumb, the set for it's pretty cool.
RKO! Randy Orton with an RKO. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. And this one's over. Randy Orton picks up the victory.
Here is your winner and still the World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
The Viper has Christian's number.
Boy, and how quick was that? Like lightning. Well, that's what we know about the Viper. He can strike at any given time, and he did.
Oh, wait a minute.
Christian is trying to say that his leg was underneath the bottom rope. That referee should have stopped the count. You know, he may be right. Just arguing vehemently here with the referee. The ref is saying, hey, I didn't see it that way.
Oh, blasting Christian with the championship.
Orton not going to wait around to let Christian plead his case.
Now, Christian,
I deserve
Let's
one
go,
more
another video
chance
package.
to become the world heavyweight champion. I deserve it the moment the ref made the bad call. I was the one that was screwed out of the world heavyweight championship, and I deserve it right now.
Theodore Long, who has made Christian jump through the proverbial hoops just to get here, finally has no choice but to give Christian what he deserves, and that's a world title opportunity against Randy Orton.
Well, here it is in black and white, Teddy, the contract for my World Heavyweight Championship match at Money in the Bank. And what you can do for me is make sure Randy Orton meets me in that ring to sign it tonight.
My legal counsel has reviewed this contract, and there's a clause in there that clearly states that if Randy Orton gets disqualified, or if there's another case of bad officiating, I automatically become the World Heavyweight Champion. Teddy Long can't save you anymore. These crooked referees can't save you anymore. And the WWE brass can't save you anymore because you're their golden boy.
You know, Christian, we had a great match. And I beat you. We had another epic match. And I won again. The more that I beat you, the more you beg and you plead for one more match. But now, all of this, it's starting to make me angry. And
Finally
as
get
you
some
know,
Randy
I've
Orton
had
perspective in
problems
this.
in the past managing my anger. But a lawyer isn't gonna get you the World Heavyweight Championship. No. In order to get this, you're gonna have to beat me.
I know I can beat you even though nobody else thinks that I can. And that Money in the Bank, I'm gonna prove it.
What Christian and his legal team have done in effect is take away the championship advantage from Randy Orton. Normally a title can only change hands via pinfall or submission, but tonight, as we just heard, if Orton's disqualified, Christian's the new champion.
And I'll tell you, Cole, Christian spent a lot of money to arrange this match exactly how he wanted it. If Christian doesn't defeat Randy Orton tonight, I think it'll be his last shot at Orton's
Where's my Christian heel merch, man? What is this hit and switch? He hates the peeps now. Come on.
The Viper is known for his calculated demeanor. The question remains, will he be able to keep his composure during Christian's brand of psychological warfare?
Well, Christian's going to do all he can and then some to try to make Randy Orton lose it. He'll have to know it's going to take a lot because Orton's as cold as ice.
Introducing first the challenger from Toronto, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds.
This actually looks like a cutscene, so I'm gonna let it play out.
And from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
So Ken, remember, very important stipulation here. Randy Orton has no champion advantage tonight because if he's disqualified, he'll lose the championship.
Yeah, Christian got to be licking his chops at this. And you know, Christian's a veteran. He knows how to push Randy Orton's buttons.
He's going to try to do anything he can to goad Orton into losing his cool.
And here they go.
Match is underway for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Wait a minute, what's Christian doing here?
Hey. And Christian wasting little time trying to take advantage of the stipulation in this match.
He just threw a steel chair into the ring, and he's asking Orton to hit him with it.
Orton can't hit him with it. Randy knows that.
Look at Christian. Come on, right in the back. Blast me.
Well, I'm sure Randy would want to, considering the issues between these two men.
Yeah, but Randy does not want to lose his world championship that way. That's for sure. Christian's going to have to be smarter than that.
Yeah, nice try, Christian.
Uh-oh.
No, Orton.
Christian, you're not going to work with these vague heel shenanigans,
Let's look at the resumes of both men. Randy Orton is an 8-time world champion. He won the 2009 Royal Rumble. He's won Intercontinental Championships, tag team titles, and is a third-generation superstar.
Wow, pretty impressive. The Viper has done it all in this business. But, you know, Christian's not exactly a slouch either.
Well, the man Christian, a one-time World Heavyweight Champion, a 3-time Intercontinental Champion, and a 9-time tag team champion.
Man, you know all the statistics. What a beast Randy Orton has been so far in this match.
In all my years following this business as a fan and covering it as a member of WWE's broadcast team, I've never seen the World Championship change hands like this.
And you know, Cole, I've been in this industry more than 40 years, and that's the most shocking end to a World Championship match that I've ever seen.
Think of all the great men who have been World Heavyweight Champion and all the incredible match types they've competed in. This disqualification stipulation was something we never thought we'd see.
And just looking back at the other matches Christian and Randy Orton have had, each of them were so close for the fate of the world title to be decided by Randy Orton's anger boiling over. It was just unbelievable. Oh, you don't want to push Randy Orton too far. There's a reason he's the apex predator.
The Viper's on the attack, however, it's important to keep in mind Randy Orton cannot be disqualified.
Yeah, and if Christian thinks Randy Orton's going to let up at all because of the disqualification stipulation, he's got another thing coming.
He's not exactly hopping up to his feet here.
Well, what do you expect, Michael? Did you see what just happened? Well, Christian said earlier he knows he can beat Randy Orton, but I think he also knows that if he doesn't beat Randy Orton here tonight, it's going to be his last chance for a long, long time.
Well, you know, Christian's a wily veteran. We know the mind.
Let's go, same neck breaker. Because I keep forgetting to do the other grappling moves.
Randy, there's no doubt about it. He knows Orton like a book.
Well, some people believe that everyone has that one adversary in their career that they can't beat. Some believe that for Christian, that adversary is Randy Orton.
And yours is me. Orton knows how dangerous Christian is. He's pulling out all the stop.
Yeah, you got to be on your toes with Christian at all times. Look at this. Christian. Backing away.
Oh, no, you got to be kidding me. Christian doing anything he can to frustrate Randy, to tick him off.
And he may have succeeded now. Look at this.
And remember, the champ Orton, he can't get disqualified. He's going to lose the title. Randy's got to be really careful here.
And the referee up to a count of 4. Now he's actually putting Randy off instead of disqualifying him.
Oh, and a low blow. I think Christian spit in Orton's face.
The winner of this match as a result of a disqualification and the new World Heavyweight Champion, Christian.
Christian's the new world champion. From Randy Orton, right over here in front of us.
Yeah.
Randy Orton beat the
He said, turn that music off.
The Viper is completely lost it, King.
Oh, man. Can you blame him? He loses his title. He's gonna lose his temper. Oh, wait a minute. Orton, enough's enough.
Well, I mean, I'll be honest. Christian brought this upon himself. Christian forced the Apex Predator into this position.
Well, I understand that Orton's upset, but get off our announce table. Enough is enough.
Oh, this is not going to be good for Christian. Randy Orton, RKO!
Randy Orton Cannot believe the night he is having.
They even got the crowd chanting there. That's funny.
The World Heavyweight Championship.
We'll never underestimate Christian. He went with everything he could. Oh, wait a minute. Orton's not through. Orton's coming back.
Oh, they got to get him out of here.
Out.
He's going to severely hurt Christian here. Somebody's got to get him out of here. Oh, KO.
That's got to be it for Christian. There won't be much of a victory celebration tonight. Christian's going to be unconscious for most of the night.
I just wanted to give you a little information that I just received. Please welcome the man that's going to be in my corner tonight, my best friend, Edge!
When I left, I felt like maybe I opened the door a crack for you and you kicked it wide open, and I was so proud of you. You finally became the World Heavyweight Champion. But I didn't know my best friend would become a whining, crying, moaning little bitch.
And then he leaves. Came in for the cheap pop and then dipped.
Christian is obviously stunned at the actions of his friend Edge.
Oh man, that's funny. Edge came in, 2 minutes, dipped. I like how it starts with Orton's entrance, not because Christian's already in the ring. That's pretty funny.
There's no doubt now that that man, the WWE's Apex Predator, is licking his chops. Advantage Orton as Christian is stunned at the actions of his friend Edge.
Obviously, that came as a rude awakening to Christian. But I think most people would agree, well, except for you, Cole, that that was something Christian needed to hear, and Edge put it perfectly.
The following is a no-holds-barred match, and it is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger.
Christian needs to refocus.
Well, Christian was so confident because he knew he had a safety net. He knew that he had his best friend Edge out here in his back pocket to watch his back.
There's no way Christian's
I forgot Edge turned face like the last year of his run.
As I mentioned before, Christian, he needs to refocus.
Hey, Christian gets out of trouble, and quickly. Right hand by Randy. Oh, we might see an all-out, drag-out fight here.
I think
Orton with the Irish whip, but wait a minute. It's reversal.
Big time event.
Christian. Ah, look at this.
Oh, and a spine buster. Here's the cover. Is it enough here? Under the leg and a kick out.
Oh, man.
No, it's not enough, man. We haven't hit any of the high spots yet.
Spine buster from Christian.
What's Christian going to do, King?
I don't know, but he better take advantage of this situation. Wait a minute. Where's Christian going?
Orton is stunned.
Christian outside the ring. He's looking for some. Oh, no. A kendo stick, Cole. He's got a kendo stick. And he's climbing
Wow,
the top rope.
the least effective weapon of the
You're in big
anything you
trouble,
can
buddy.
pick.
Christian with the kendo stick. Oh, my God. A drop kick out of nowhere from Orton.
Can you believe that?
You know, so much is made, and rightfully so, about when a superstar wins the World Heavyweight Championship for the very first time. But there are many superstars who have been both world champion and WWE champion.
The first.
Oh, no, Cole, I don't like it when the action gets this close to
Oh,
us.
I know, right
that
here
was so
in front of
cool.
us.
Hey, wait a minute.
Things are getting real out of control.
Unless this is like a glitch. No, that was so cool the way.
Oh.
It transitioned to a
Here
cutscene.
goes yours.
Although it might be another quick
Christian
time event
is just
because
hell-bent
there's
on
no
this-
subtitles.
Wait a minute. Not this.
Right off the skull of Randy Orton. Christian is as vicious as I've ever seen him.
Oh my gosh. Now what's Christian got in mind? He's got Orton's spread eagle right here on our announce table.
Excuse me.
Oh, look at this, Cole. Christian actually mocking the Viper. Now be careful if I were you, Christian. This may come back to haunt you.
Oh no, not on top of the table.
Look at that look on the face of Christian. What's he doing here? Christian gonna try an RKO, but wait, Orton! Oh, whoa! The Viper with an RKO of his own.
And the entire
That's pretty
table
funny.
just collapsed. What an RKO!
I tried to tell Christian that would come back to haunt him.
Yeah, you were cooking with that one,
Took a lot
Gary.
out of the Viper as well, though. Orton staggering back to his feet.
Yeah, Orton hasn't had a good back since 2010.
Oh, look at this. He's been opened up. Just look at this. You can see the results from that move.
And he gets back in. Using his steps as a weapon.
Noodles.
He's having a seriously
Right next to him.
hard time getting back to his feet after that.
Oh, on the steps, please.
Well, he was able to reverse and get out of that. Right hand by Randy. That'll leave a mark. Evil intentions in the eyes of Orton.
This is the psychological part of Orton's game, where he just batters and wears down his opponent.
Well, I'll
There
give.
we go.
Oh, look at Orton. What's he thinking here?
Oh, Christian with a kendo stick.
This is the end.
RKO on the step.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, that's such a cool spot.
You can practically feel the wear and tear that's been done throughout this match. An old Bart, and will this be it? 2, 3. Randy Orton
GG's,
is the
Christian.
new world
GG's.
champion.
Oh man, I've seen a lot of things, but I don't know if I've seen anything like that.
Randy Orton is the new world champion.
Guys, I've seen a lot of things, but I don't know if I've ever seen anything like that.
What a battle.
Two superstars, each with a storied past.
Two guys who have made history. Christian connecting. Christian wins the Intercontinental Championship.
The list of accolades for Christian is almost endless. He's got a storied career here in the WWE.
Every year, Randy himself continues to get better.
That's the Viper right there that can strike like that. Two superstars who stopped at nothing. Whether it meant abandoning their values.
I am through with all of you. I'm through with all of my so-called peeps. And when I do become the World Heavyweight Champion, I'm gonna do it for myself. Because I won't
Hell
be
yeah,
sharing
Christian.
it with any of them.
Or giving in to the voices in their head.
Randy Orton
Or having a
gone
schizophrenic
completely insane.
episode.
Talking about anger management. To be called. This goes to show you how much this championship means to both of these competitors right here. You gotta love it. World Heavyweight Champion.
And that is what it's all about in WWE. Being at the top of the mountain.
You want to be champion here in the WWE, you got to go through hell and high water.
Two of the most celebrated champions in all of history.
Alright, there we go. Alright, got two more left. Hall of Pain and Path of the Warrior. We did the whole showcase today, so we'll calm down and maybe I'll do Hall of Pain in a little bit. But yeah, that was pretty fun, Christian. Pretty good showcase. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time with Hall of Pain.